We've been making lots of fresh flours out of whole grains and whole nuts over the last few weeks using the Vibe blender. I'll link those videos below if you want to check those out. But today we're going to do a fresh tiger nut flour recipe, and then we're going to turn them into pancakes. Tiger nuts aren't actually nuts, they're tubers, which makes them not only gluten-free, but nut-free and an awesome alternative for baking with. They're around the size of a chickpea and they have this really cool tiger stripe pattern on them. They're a little bit chewy and they're surprisingly sweet, which makes them perfect for pancakes. When you're grinding fresh flour at home, it's a good idea to only make what you need, and that way you keep all the nutrients in check, you get a really fresh product, and it's a great way to reduce waste. If you wanted to store your tiger nut flour, they'll last about a month in the fridge in an airtight container or up to 3 months in the freezer. But today I'm just going to use them straight away. So I'm going to weigh out 150 grams of dried tiger nuts, which will give me a volume of about 1.5 cups to use in my pancakes today. I'm just going to put all of the tiger nuts straight into the clear blender jug. It's really important that you make sure this one's really dry as well. So putting our blender onto nut mode, these ones only take 20 seconds. That looks good to me. If there were still a few nuts that hadn't fully broken down, I might scrape it down a little bit, put it back on for another 5 to 10 seconds. Understanding that tiger nuts have quite a high oil content, so the longer they're blending for, the more likely they're going to clump down under the blades. Onto our tiger nut pancakes now. It's as simple as putting everything into the blender jug. We'll start with 2 eggs, 1/2 cup of almond milk or your milk of choice, and a teaspoon of vanilla, followed by our 150 grams or 1.5 cups of ground tiger nut flour, 1/2 cup of tapioca flour, and 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder. Finally, a pinch of salt, 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon, a tablespoon of maple syrup, and around 2 teaspoons of lemon juice. So I just put the lid on now and set my blender to smoothie mode. I'm going to blend it until it's just really well combined. So let's get going. I've got a non-stick pan heating up on a low to medium heat. I'm just going to add a little bit of coconut oil to coat the surface, and I'm going to pour my batter straight from the blender jug because I don't want to do any more dishes than I have to. So fry up your pancakes in batches until it's all gone, keeping them warm with the tea towel, and then we're ready to plate up. So I'm just going to plate these up with some fresh fruit, some homemade yogurt, and a healthy dose of that classic maple syrup. So there we have it, awesome gluten-free and nut-free pancakes that we've made using our own fresh flour in the Vibe blender. Give these a go, let us know how you go in the comments below. As always, don't forget to hit subscribe if you haven't already, and give this video a like if you enjoyed it. We'll see you again soon for more Luvele Life recipes. Go make yourself some pancakes and have an awesome week.